Dobar dan I dobrodošli. Sit down and relax as we are about to read some webtoons and manga. I recommend purchasing the official scans or translations and reading along with those open as well, for a better reading experience and to support the creators behind the works that I react to in my streams. Links are in the description. You can find me on YouTube, Twitch, and Patreon, so subscribe to or follow SomeEuropeanChick if you want to read along and suggest what to read next. Now without further ado, let's read.
Goodnight Pumpun. Finally! It's been how many months? I don't even remember anymore. But it's been too long since I've read this one. And we're in the middle of finishing the Omnibus Volume 3. So, when that's done, then we're almost halfway through the series. Almost. Not quite. Not quite yet. But almost. So, I wish to finish Volume 3 today. If it doesn't happen, wouldn't surprise me with my pace, my speed, but it would be ideal if I could finish it today. Pumpun's back, baby. Yes, hello. Welcome. Alright, so without any further ado, I will just jump straight into the manga. If you don't remember what happened last time, he went on a date, on a gallery date with Kanye. It's easy to remember her name because you just remember Kanye with. So Kanye and with her sister and her friend, they're pretty vulgar people, but okay. And his mom, Pumpun's mom, just got out of surgery for her punctured lung. Or she's back into... I'm not quite sure, she is in the hospital. And sent her boy away when that happened. Hello, have you read Hoseki no Kuni? No. It's on my list, but further down. First, I want to get through the classics, which is why next week, after we're finishing Uzumaki, which is gonna happen today, we're starting with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Read the Horizon, it gives more emotions than Pumpun in just 21 chapters. That's your opinion, I'm reading Pumpun now. I heard it's depression in manga format. And honestly, I mean, I can't confirm that. It seems pretty bleak, hopeless, and like a vision of humanity that I'm not a fan of. Because I like to imagine people work in a different way, that they think and function in a different way. But it's sad to know that that my view isn't the norm for other people. So yeah. Okay, now, chapter 64. Oh yeah, she said she's gonna leave now. Thank you for the nice date, but I'm gonna go home or my mom's gonna worry. And Pumpun seems kind of pissed. That's scary. When a pubescent boy is like, I'm pissed that I spent time with you and you're not rewarding me with sex. That's kind of scary. What? Well, wait. We're both going to be really busy studying. But by the time finals are over, the rainy season will be too. No, huh? But, let's get together again when we have time. Okay. Okay. I had fun today. Jeez. Okay. He's holding her back. I don't want to know what his hairstyle looks like in real life. Like if he wasn't just a stylized bird, I wouldn't want to know what his hair looked like on a human. I think it would be cringe-inducing. Blushing. I think we should spend a little more time together now. I mean, it's night. and it's raining. How the fuck are you gonna spend time together? Punpun said as calmly as he could. That's just scary. If someone said that calmly in the middle of the night and held on to me with a strong grip, that would scare me so much. So I'll say OyasumiPunpun in the thumbnail and liked it immediately. Thank you, Wes. Thank you. Oh! Okay, I don't mind. Where the fuck are you kids gonna go? There's just this one fruit fly that's been going in a circle on my wall. It's so distracting. What the fuck is wrong with it? Why is it doing that? I need to squish it. I'm sorry. Ugh, I'm so sorry, but you were distracting me. Imagine dying because you were a distraction to someone. I'm so sorry. Slit. Wait, what? That word kept running through Punpun's mind. What? Slit? Like slit your wrist or what? No, can't be. Slit. That word kept running through Punpun's mind. So they're just sitting there, not even talking to each other. Seems like a shit date. His senses had become very acute during the long silence, and he very vividly experienced Kanye's breath, body, heat, and smell. Slit as in vagina. Oh, I fucking hate pubescent boys. What's he doing? The more he thought about needing to say something, the more his mind filled with that word, slit. I think I'll get going. It's starting to get cold. Poor girl. She was being held back by a boy who's not even talking to her anymore. Your mom will worry too, Onodera. My mom is in the hospital having an operation, so I'm fine. Yeah, surgery because of the punctured lung. So I remembered correctly. Punpun's brain was on high speed, looking for something clever to say. What? Hey. Onodera, why didn't you say something? If your mom's having surgery, you shouldn't be out playing. He's all confused. The fruit fly will now haunt your flat. I just wanted fruits, but there is no fruit on the wall in my room. Whether I'm there or not has no bearing on the outcome of the surgery. Punpun wasn't sure what Kanye was getting at. That's not the point. I mean, aren't you worried? Yeah, she could fucking die. But I mean, she didn't really show any care for her son either, so I don't feel the need to worry. Oof. Oof, yeah, that could be a turnoff for a girl because that's your mom. That's the closest girl in your life, and you don't fucking care about her. Could be a red flag, if I'm being honest. Could be a sign of, I don't know, whatever trouble that I don't want to get into if he thinks like that about other girls too. Like, not just his mom. Honestly, Punpun didn't know why she would say something like that. But she's your mom. You know, Kanye, not every mother is a mom. If that makes any sense. Some mothers are just mothers because they give birth. Whether or not we're related doesn't change the fact that we are all separate beings. What a stupid question, Punpun thought. Oh my god. Hey, Onodera, that's just wrong. You should use your brain and think again. Fucking hate teenagers, just trying to outsmart each other. Twintail today. Yeah, just like yesterday. But this time they're higher up. I thought, why not try it? It seems like it suits me, especially with the chokers. Hold on, I don't think you can see them. I have 3 chokers on right now, and I think they suit me perfectly. And with these twin tails, may I add, I look younger, which is not bad for a woman my age. Just saying. Next page, pitch. How about you? I question your ability to see things outside your own point of view. I mean, same goes for you, but also, no one wants to hear that. Right, let's agree to disagree. Suddenly, Punpun's knees were shaking. Why? Also, why is my shoulder hurting right now? So, were you looking at my sister's painting thinking it was stupid? I'm sorry to have offended you. Onodera, what are you thinking? You stopped me from going home, but you won't say anything. I'm really sensitive to the cold. Well, what? What is it? What do you want? If there's something you want to say, just come out and say it. Yes. I want to go out with you. Oppa. Why? How can you say that now? You're not right, Onodera. You're too self-centered. Okay, I don't get her thought process either. They're both teenagers. I don't understand them because they're teenagers, okay? Let's just say that. Something's not right. Something's not right. Something's not right. Punpun felt like he might piss his pants. Okay. I get it. I know you thought you were being really kind and considerate all day, but you were doing it because you wanted to be liked. I mean, it's the basis for all human interaction. What is your point, bitch? Okay, I feel bad calling children bitch, but it's just a word that I'm used to saying to any person of any gender and age in any situation. That's just conceited. What are you on about, bitch? Child, kid. You need to think more about other people's feelings. What is the specific thing that you're complaining about now? Please tell me. I want to be a little wiser. How is him being on a date with you today inconsiderate and conceited? Like, what happened? I don't understand. I'm not following. I'm sorry, don't get the wrong idea. I can't go out with you because you love yourself more than anything, right? Where did that come from? Punpun, you don't need her. Just let her go. Let her go. She seems difficult. You don't need to do that to yourself. Let her go. Ah, God appeared again. Why is his hair going all wild? Punpun lived his life trying not to make waves, trying to get by without bothering anyone. He didn't understand why every aspect of himself had just been so soundly negated. Yes, exactly. I understand his feeling of frustration here. I think this whole scene is shown from Punpun's abstract point of view. The words we are reading aren't what she actually says, but rather what Punpun understands. At least that's how I read it. Okay, then read it like that. Do it. Do what? Kanye continued to speak, but Punpun couldn't hear a word of it. Just a second ago, you were all hot and wet. Okay, don't say that. Don't say that, Punpun. That's not good. Don't say that. You could use other words that are more polite and on point. Just a second ago, you were all hot and wet. Come out and say it. Use your brain and thinking. Okay, he grabbed her face. That's fucking scary. Hiding behind social justice and spewing textbook arguments makes you far more conceited and violent than me. Where did violence come from now? What are these people? I don't understand how their brains work. Everyone is saying the same bullshit. You know, it's some pseudo-philosophical bullshit, some commentary on human behavior and society, but it makes no fucking sense. Everyone says the same empty words. It's like they're so abstracted from any type of situation that without any context you can spew them out. Not another one. Not another one. These fruit flies are back again. I'm so sorry. I got it. I'm sorry. Where was I? Yeah, none of their words make any sense to me. It's like if we were talking about the date and I'm like, you know, humans should always look on the bright side of life. Life's a piece of shit when you look at it. And regardless of the situation, someone came out with that. That's what their words, in any situation where they're criticizing each other, sound like. They sound so unspecific, so as if they're not fitting for the situation, as if they're just taken from a quotes book and just put there in the speech bubble. It makes no fucking sense. They're all using the same rhetoric. They all have the same point of view on life. They all spew the same bullshit. It's all the same empty words, all the same pseudo-philosophical bullshit. I hate it. None of the characters in Punpun feel human. That's it. That's my opinion. Not really. Maybe it's because I haven't had a lot to do with humans like that throughout my life. But I do know lots of different humans. And these types, if they do exist like this outside, they're fucking annoying. I'm so sorry. I know that they're probably seeing themselves as deep or whatever, or just really concerned or very sad and misunderstood, but no, you're just fucking, you're making no fucking sense. I'm sorry. This is so harsh. But I can't deal with that. Everyone says and thinks the same bullshit. None of these characters feel like separate people. They're all the same. They all have the same heart and soul. They just look different. Only Shimizu, was it Shimizu? The snot-nosed. Shimizu and, what was the other one called? Shit. Shimizu and, what was his other, his friend's name? The one that protects Shimizu. Seki, thank you. Only they feel somewhat human. Shimizu not really. But Seki somehow. Punpun too. Because I'd react like this too. Like, make some sense, bitch. Why is everyone saying the same thing? Am I stuck in a movie by a specific director who only has this one point of view and injects it into all his characters? I'm so sorry. This may be really such an insult to people, but Punpun doesn't feel human. It just feels like one specific human's world of view drawn out in a manga and projected onto different characters. It just feels like looking into one specific human's head. It doesn't feel like looking into the world and how the world really ticks and how people in the real world really are. It doesn't feel realistic. It just feels like we're taking a look into Inio Asano's brain and his coloring, his view of the world. Which is why it doesn't really feel realistic. It doesn't really read realistic. That makes any sense, but anyway. I think people who are relating to OyasumiPunpun relate to that point of view of Asano's. They don't care that the story and the characters are not really human. If that makes any sense. It's just the explanation I came to because under any other context, it doesn't make sense to me either. I know, right? And it's always about selfishness for some reason for these people. Yeah, I think Asano just over-dramatized things and conversations in his manga, in my opinion. Yeah. People like that exist, though. Good. Good night, Elda. Good night, Tootsie D. What a name. Okay, so he's grabbing her face. Punpun got it. He got the gist. Kiss me. Okay. Midori, what time is it? Oh my god, the fucking rapist. I hate this woman. Oh my god. Can't she just fucking go die already? Like, why aren't you so sad that... What's his uncle's name again? I forgot Punpun's uncle's name. Why isn't she so sad and heartbroken over the fact that Yuichi, thank you. Why isn't she so sad and heartbroken over the fact that Yuichi cheated on her and left her basically and goes around being a good for nothing? She should just be so sad she throws herself in front of a train. No, that would be too sad for the train conductors and people riding on the train. She should go somewhere and remove herself. Because guess what, bitch? We don't need the likes of you. You can look all innocent and cute and long-necked. I don't fucking care. I liked you, but then you disappointed me majorly, you offended me, and I want none of you ever again. No part of you in this story. Get the fuck out of this manga. I don't want to see you anymore, bitch. Why do you look so fresh-faced and innocent? You raped a little boy. And you can live with it. So you're a problem that we need to get rid of. ASAP. Oh, you're awake. It's just after 9 p.m. I'm alive, right? Of course you are. I was dreaming. Punpun and I were having dinner to... This bitch, she keeps injecting herself into the life of her victim. So she didn't just traumatize him once. She keeps making him live through the trauma again and again. I would say, if she had raped the boy and stayed the fuck out of his life, that would be a tad bit better than just keep showing up in his life and pretend to be family and like she's such a good aunt. She's not. So remove yourself, woman. Disgusting. Just so fucking... I'm so mad whenever I see her. Punpun and I were having dinner together. I'm gonna fucking vomit. And chatting happily like a normal... oopsie. The woman, Punpun's mom, she's saying that was her dream. Her dream was that she and Punpun were having dinner together and chatting happily like a normal family. Okay. It's not that... The fuck was her name again? Midori. Not that Midori had dinner with him. Okay, I'm sorry, I misunderstood. But then again, I do remember that she kept being part of the family and showing up and helping out, so that still is a problem. Even if that one specific dinner didn't happen, others happened. And I don't like that. Hands, slap. Good! Don't let yourself get raped by a stupid bird, boy. Slap. Get off of me! Here, take it. No, I'd rather get soaked. Oof. Sigh. I should have stayed home and studied. You're a very sad person, Onodera. Where did this come from? Just because he said he doesn't need to be home because his mom has a surgery? I am so fucking lost. I'm confused. I hate these people. I don't like any character except Seki. Shimizu is just the innocent type. I'm scared for him because the way we see his world is very constricted. Like, we see one arm of his mother's, we see a UFO god, and that is it. Shimizu is, I think he could be a very traumatized boy who therefore he didn't quite develop like other boys his age, but he's not a bad boy. He's a good boy. Seki too. Seki's a really good boy who also had to go through a lot of shit and see a lot of shit happen to other people around him. Okay. Well, what a chat. I fucking hate his hair. Please, why is it a trident? I hate it. Chapter 65. What if? Just what if? What if Kanye blew things out of proportion and told everyone at school what had happened and Punpun got labeled a savage prick and an attempted rapist? What's with the condoms here? I mean, even if that happened, like, that's one rumor and everyone else knows you as the guy who just studies and is boring. And people glared at him and talked about him behind his back and hid his shoes. Punpun didn't know how he'd manage. I mean, just continue like always and people are gonna be like, I mean, I heard the rumor, but I don't see it. And every teenage boy can make a fucking mistake. Oh my god. That's a cool playground. Okay, then die. So the fact that Punpun was worrying about himself at a time like this just proved that he was a total shit. Why? Why? No, that doesn't prove anything. It's normal to be sad and confused and upset and sit outside. You know, when I'm sad and upset and confused, when I was younger, I don't even know, was I 19 or something? I just left the house in the middle of the night and went for a walk. I made sure to look like a thug, a male one, because I live in the ghetto, where lots of shit happens. So when I did that, men went out of my way and looked at me funny. And it's good that they were the ones that crossed the road when they saw me. So I did stuff like that too. So what? Sometimes you need to be soaked by water and reflect on your actions. And your future. And your past. And whatever. That's normal. Why is everything and anything the kids in this manga are doing portrayed as something, I don't know, apocalypse-inducing? Like, it's not the end of the world that you had a bad date. And that she says weird-ass stuff that makes no sense. You're all teenagers. None of you make sense. So just fucking keep doing whatever you want. Everything is normal. I don't know why everyone is just losing their mind over what is happening when everything is just fucking normal. They could be eating an apple and be like, oh my god, this apple represents my heart. Something is eating away at it. Something is weighing it down, and soon it will be gone. Nothing but a few seeds will be there, and these seeds are gonna be sown in some soil that's gonna make more evil grow, and there's gonna be more evil people like me. Just eat the fucking apple. Chew, swallow, shit it out after digesting it. Oh my god. I'm so done with these people over-dramatizing their lives. There's nothing happening. Nothing's happening, don't worry. Why are you making an entire theater play out of nothing? Oh my god. To me, it's learned behavior from his mom, since she always used him as a solution, sex as a solution when she's lonely. Okay. I think the narration is emotionally skewed to the perspective of a teenager, where a bad date could seem like the end of the world. Yeah, it is. And I hate it. I mean, I understand why Punpun is like that. He's a deeply troubled kid. But I also feel like every character is doing that. Not just a teenager. Every character is saying and thinking and doing the same shit, regardless of their age or gender or whatever. It feels like it's just one person inhabiting different bodies and acting in this manga. You even see that in the art style. Like, specific characters, like their designs, they appear over and over again. Because they're the same person, just appearing at different times in different places, even 3 of them at the same time in the same panel. It's because everyone's the fucking same here. Every character is the fucking same. It's the same character. Just copy-pasted and then made up a little bit. Especially from a traumatized Punpun's point of view, yeah. So the fact that Punpun was worrying about himself at a time like this just proved that he was a total shit. No, you're just a normal-ass kid. Please get over yourself. Someone needs to tell these people that they need to get over themselves. They're not special. That the world is not ending just because they had a bad day. Punpun was sure he'd regret for the rest of his life letting Kanye go home alone in the rain. You don't need to. Man, more disappointments await you. Punpun, just wait until you're like, I don't know, 30 or something. You're gonna amass so many disappointments, you're not even gonna be able to remember the specifics or even remember how many there are. It's just you get fucking used to it, and everyone does. Everyone lives with disappointment in their heart. Just get used to it. You toughen up on it. Chuck. Fuck is that? Oh. Kanye's, did he take off his clothes? He took off his clothes. He's naked on a playground in the middle of the night while it's raining. The boy has so many issues. And none of it is his fault. He's just been so neglected as a child that he knows, even when he does something as outrageous as this, the world's gonna keep turning. And nothing's gonna happen. There's no consequence to him doing this. Or walking around with his thing out in the middle of the night through a neighborhood. He knows there's no consequence to his existence. And whatever he's doing, and nothing's gonna change. It's not gonna affect anything or anyone. Kanye's words repeated over and over. You're a very... Oh no. Oh, okay, I thought OBS was about to crash. You're a very sad person, Onodera. Come over here. Punpun thought, why is it always like this? I don't know, bitch. I wanna know too. Why do I constantly hurt the people I love? You didn't even do anything. If she feels hurt, that's her problem, but you didn't do anything. Did he do anything? I feel like he just breathed, and she was upset with that. Like, that's her problem. That's on her. You don't need to stop breathing because of that. Spew. He has real issues. That is not a normal way to deal with sadness. To just jack off. That is not good. Jacking off should be a response to being aroused by something erotic. It should not be a response to something sad or angering or frustrating or depressing. That's not good. You need therapy as soon as possible before it's too late. Because today he might be jacking off all naked in the rain in the middle of the night on a playground. And tomorrow he might be a fucking serial killer or whatever. I don't know. But you need to have to learn, if you don't have the proper responses, you need to professionally be guided into reacting properly to specific scenarios in your life. If you can't do that, you're gonna have a hard time living and being a harmless member of society. Just saying. Please learn the appropriate responses to your emotions. Because jacking off when you're sad and crying is not the right thing. I am not blaming him. I am saying that I'm worried about him. Are you sure it'll look okay? Old ladies aggressively trying to look young is painful, you know? Who the fuck are you to say that to someone? Not at all. You could say you're in your 20s and people would totally believe you. Oh, okay. So she said that. Punpun's mom said that. Like, are you sure you want to give me this fresh, young, fit, fancy hairstyle? I'm old and don't suit it. And she's like, no, ma'am. Beauty has no age. Do whatever you want. Okay, then, if you were going to give a gift to a young man... If you were going to give a gift to a young man, do you think sweets are better than flowers? Don't give him fucking flowers. Don't give him anything, bitch. He's just a former friend of your son's. He's just an acquaintance from the hospital. He's 20 years younger. 20 to 25 years younger than you. He has a girlfriend. He's a minor. Why are you still acting like you have a chance and like you deserve a chance? That is so problematic. Why is everyone a fucking pedophile in this manga? Yuichi, Midori, Punpun's mom, I don't know who else. Everyone seems to be a pedophile here. Every adult that we get to know here seems to be a fucking pedophile. Oh yeah, and let's not forget his dad when he was at the park and watching the middle school girls run around. Fucking disgusting and disturbing. Look at you turning cougar already. Oh, ma'am, you have no idea that she's talking about a high schooler. Silly, it's just a what if. I don't want to read this manga, to be honest. To be honest, I want to drop it after this volume. I gave it 3 omnibus volumes. And I never miss it whenever I don't stream and don't read. Like, I'm not looking forward to reading it. I mean, of course not. It's a very depressing manga. You would be very... I mean, you could have a craving for a depressing manga. That's okay. I'm not one of them. And also, it's not something I'm into. Usually when I read slice of life, which I count Punpun into, I read the comedy and romance type of slice of life. I don't need depression. I don't like any character. There's nothing redeeming about the story or the characters to me. Nothing that keeps me cling to that one positive thing so I can keep walking through the mud. Nothing. So I think I'm gonna drop it. It's not because I'm reminded of myself and this is making me so unstable and relive my own traumas or anything. It's making me too sad. No, it's just too bleak. It's just bleak. There's just lows. There is no highs in this manga. Nothing. No, not a tiniest bit of a redeeming thing. Like when you read, you're like, I can cling on to this. This is a reward when I read. Because this is giving me a glimmer of hope that there's more to the story. That it's multifaceted. It's not multifaceted. I'm sorry, Punpun is not a multifaceted story. It has just one facet, and that facet is bleak. And I don't like that. It's not my type, is what I'm saying. I understand if it's yours. We all have to, like, I read comedy and romance slice of life. That's not up a lot of people's alleys, but it is up mine. I love that. When I can just watch, I don't know, people play with cats in a manga, and I read it weekly or monthly. That's something that I like. Other people like something that perhaps they can relate to that's kind of sad or that reminds them of one specific part of their own life story. I don't relate. Not really. And all the characters are the same type of bad. There is no reward whenever I read the story. I never look forward to it. I never miss it, you know? I miss the other manga that we're reading. Except Uzumaki 2, it's like I read it, but I also, after I finish it, it's not like my life was enriched in any way. I didn't have to read it. I could have gone my entire life without reading Uzumaki and I'd be just the same person. No, that's not true. Some things were disturbing in an aesthetic way. Like, deeply psychological things that I'm scared of, like pregnancy and mushrooms. So I'm forever gonna be grateful for that traumatizing chapter. Everything else is like, okay, I mean, didn't quite hit the mark with me, but that one chapter did. And it's just an assortment of chapters of like short stories set within the same village with the same characters. And one chapter is for this type of audience or reader. This chapter is meant to traumatize this type of person. So that's okay. It did what it wanted to do. One chapter did really deeply hit me, and I like that. But with Punpun, the only scene that I will forever remember is that one scene when there were children and running and looking up the sky, and the sky was full of stars. That was when they were at the factory. And then running away from the man on the roof, and things were burning or whatever, and they held each other's hands, and they were running. That was a very beautiful page. A very beautiful spread. I think it was a double page spread. I'll forever remember this and cherish this one moment, because that was the only beautiful moment in the story. And from then on, it was just, going down. So yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't read the comments. Let me just see. It's just not for you, I guess. Yeah, it's also not an insult that it's not for me, or that I'm looking down on people who it is for. Like, that's not what it is. As I said, I like stuff that other people don't like. Punpun just isn't for me. I see the appeal. Just like when I see a specific person and I hear other people call them beautiful, but they're not my type, I can see why they're saying that. I can see that person's appeal. But that appeal is not directed at me. So yeah, I understand why it's a cult classic, OyasumiPunpun, why it's hit so many people deep into their soul. I understand it. It's not doing that for me, though. So that's why I'm gonna drop it. Like, it's doing nothing for me. Good call, to be honest. It gets much, much worse, not in terms of quality, but in terms of actions portrayed. You need a healthy mental state to get through this manga. Cancel Punpun and start JoJo instead. I mean, once Uzumaki is done, I'm gonna start JoJo anyway. That was the poll. The poll was about that I posted on my community tab. As a seinen enjoyer, Goodnight Punpun is hardcore level. Oh my god. As a seinen enjoyer, I'm a man of taste. I am someone who drinks brandy and a specific type of wine, and this is quite to my taste as a seinen enjoyer. Okay. You're definitely right on that. Remember the Asano interview where that was basically his intention to make his manga as bleak as possible? Okay. Oh my god. It says the last Dorohedoro stream was 5 months ago, yes. And was it Twitter? You mentioned streaming it recently. Did I imagine that? No. I'm gonna stream it tomorrow. Tomorrow is Dorohedoro. You love Dandadan, then. Chapter 67 made me ugly cry, though. Resonated very hard with me. What? Are you saying that Kiria is not a relatable, interesting main character? Come on now, who the fuck is Kiria? It's her opinion. Okay, yeah. Please react to Spy X Family and Dandadan. I watched, I think, 2 episodes of Spy Family. And it's not really my thing. Those 2 episodes were, I don't need any more. I tried it. I enjoyed, fuck, what's that anime's name again? Blue Lock. I enjoyed that more than Spy Family. In my honest opinion, the next volume might be where you'll find a reason to read forward in the story. The phases where Punpun is a child teen are as depressing as possible, but fair point. In case you can, skim through it and check out the ending. The ending makes the entire journey really beautiful, for me at least. Oh yeah, I second this. The ending is amazing. Do you know what will replace the Wednesday slot? Shingeki no Kyojin. Oh, you're a seinen enjoyer. Which ones did you read? Berserk and Vagabond. Why? Kirie from Uzumaki. Oh yeah. That one. That bitch. Did you know that Vinland Saga began as a shonen but became a seinen? Really interesting, don't you think? Read Love is War. No, I'm not. I have a huge list. Okay? Where the fuck is my phone? Okay. Look, I have a list of manga that I want to read. I think I posted it somewhere. At least in the Discord, but I don't know where else. Oh my god, every time I stream, my aunt is calling. Oh my... What the fuck are these notes? So my list, my priorities are those series that are already finished, that are long-running, classics. Their name resonates within the industry. They influence your favorite trendy manga of the season thing that you're reading. Like Love is War and Spy Family. If anyone remembers those manga in 10, 20 years, okay, I'm gonna consider them good enough to maybe give them a try. But to me, for now, they just seem like the typical, oh, we sim for that right now manga. I wanna read Great Teacher Onizuka. I wanna read Vinland Saga someday when it's finished, okay? I know it's gonna be finished. I wanna read Hellsing. I wanna read Gantz. I wanna read Blame. I wanna read those types of works that have been on my list for 10 years. These Love is War and Spy Family didn't even exist like 2 or 5 years ago. 10 years ago, I've made this list. And I want to get to those first. And then years are gonna pass when I'm done with those. And if in those years later, people still talk about Love is War and Spy Family, maybe I'm gonna read it. Please don't keep asking me to do that. I'm getting sick of it. I know it's not your fault. You don't know what I say in one stream that you maybe don't watch and miss in another stream that you maybe also don't watch. But anyway, there's... Come on, bitch. First in line. I have like 5 options right now. And one of them was already upvoted in my poll, in my community tab. Why don't I go big, Elda, while I'm talking? But I'm already almost done. But anyway. All Devilman parts by Nagai Go. All those parts. Okay? He's the first. He's the pioneer. So all Devilman parts. They come first. Kengan Ashura. Azumi. GTO, Slam Dunk, I want to finish, but maybe in private. Because I don't know of a official translation out there. I don't know. Baki. The Grappler. Baki. Sailor Moon, although I think I'm gonna watch the anime. Because Viz put the entire anime on their channel. Dragon Ball. JoJo. One of the only, like, modern ones I could see myself starting sooner. Like, after I finish the classics. Like, 20th Century Boy is in there. Kingdom is in there. Pluto is in there. One of the new classics that I can see would be Beastars. It could be, One Outs. Land of the Lustrous, Hoseki no Kuni, someone already said that. Blue Period. Those ones, you know, where it's just permeated the industry in a different way than Spy Family, or Kaguya-sama Love is War. Oh my god, I wish people would leave me alone with these two. I'm sorry for the rant. Please don't be mad at me. I read 7 volumes of Spy Family. It was fun for 2, cute for 5, but it really ain't nothing special. I thought so. I can smell that shit from afar. Seeing the Dorohedoro playlist on your channel reminded me about the manga I started reading. The art's so good, but my head hurts from the mysteries. This is what I love about Dorohedoro. Plot twist, your aunt is watching the stream and is upset that you dropped Pumpun. Your aunt out here like, no, it gets so good, Elda. You gotta make it to volume 4. Read both Love is War and Spy Family. They're really just fads. Been there, done that. Ah, you read both. Okay. Baki, ha ha ha. Yeah, you laugh. You seinen connoisseur. You laugh at Baki. Get out of here. Here just to say hi. Hi, John Wick. Hello, thank you for coming to say hi. B-Stars, let's go. Oh, Blue Period is very interesting. I watched the first episode of the anime. There's an anime? I had no idea. Inuyashiki too. That's also a rather new one that I want to put on my list, like after I finish the classics, the big classics. Interesting, the first episode of the anime once. It was interesting. I just said interesting twice. Yeah, you did. Have a great day, boys. Annyeong. Goodbye. Why did you read Chainsaw Man then? Just curious. Why did you ask that? I'm curious about that. Like, how did you come up with that question after everything that I've said? Because you're thinking like, oh, it doesn't fit into the classics. It's because I read Fire Punch and was blown away. And I saw that Chainsaw Man was almost like at its finale, and the anime was getting announced, and I was like, this is a trend that I can hop on to because I like Fujimoto's style, his writing. I love it. So I thought one series where it's like a weekly release on my channel, that won't hurt. You know, having something that's trending and popular, and also something that I'm really into. Like, I love being into weekly releases. So I thought, you know, for that type of work on my channel, that's not bad. And honestly, Chainsaw Man is carrying my channel. I'd be nothing without Chainsaw Man. If I did that more, if I did that while Attack on Titan was at its prime, I would probably have more subscribers, right? If I picked any seasonal or like big show like that people look forward to, you know, there's a difference between Attack on Titan and Chainsaw Man and Love is War and Spy Family. Like, they're on completely different levels. Both are like weekly releases, not anymore for Attack on Titan, but you know what I mean. They're on different levels. Their appeal is different. One appeals to me, the other doesn't. So why torture myself with that? With something that's an insignificant fad, and something that I know is gonna stay for generations. That's a classic in the making, and I'm witnessing it right now. And I'm lucky to be here at the same time as it's releasing. Like, that's a lucky position to be in. So having those types of series on my channel is not just not bad for my channel, it's also good. It's giving my channel views. So yeah, that's why Chainsaw Man and not Love is War. Everyone says Beastars is so good, but the furry characters disturb me too much. Then you're just weak. If that disturbs you too much. You'll get over it once you realize that the story and characters are amazing. Coming here for a sec to say that I am blocking Spy Family, Jujutsu Kaisen, and a few others from chat, and will clip this tangent. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know how you're gonna deal with the fact that I was small Elda for the majority of the time of this tangent, and big Elda only for like a quarter of the tangent, but thank you, Epi. You can put that as a channel trailer. God, King Epi is in the building. Yeah, I can't believe he blessed us today. Thank you, Epi. Did you read Die Dark? That is crazy with its setting and very weird. No, never heard of it, to be honest. Die Dark. I did hear of it. Die Dark. Isn't that also by Hayashida Q? Die Dark. Or am I just fucking confusing shit? I don't know. Taking my leave. We'll hear later. Thank you, Epi. Bye-bye. I heard she picked up Chainsaw Man because someone she knows pestered her for literal years about it. Die Dark is from the author of Dorohedoro. Yeah, Hayashida Q. It's gonna get a German release in May. Oh, nice spice. We're gonna see about that. Yeah, that was my tangent. Let's get back to the comic now. So we can finish it sooner. I want to finish volume 3 and then be done with it. Like a clean break. And then start something new. And people would totally believe you. Okay, wait. Celia's just a what if. Oh, yeah. So she chose sweets. Something sweet. Miss Onodera, get permission before you go out next time. Okay, oh, she just fucking left the hospital. Don't be such a stick in the mud. Can't you understand that I wanted to enjoy the freedom of not being attached to an IV? Anyway, I'm being discharged tonight. Oh, what now? The girl in the bed across from me. Was she released? Oh yeah, just a little while ago. A boy about her age came to pick her up. Thank God she missed them. Shintaro? Oh my God, she's running after them. This woman, I swear to God, she's stressing me the fuck out. What's the problem, woman? Why are you running after a teenager? It's not even about the little girl that was hurt. It's about the boy that comes to visit her. Look, and this is one of the characters that I say is just thrown into any type of manga panel here in this comic. He just appears and reappears all the time. God, please just let the boy go. What's wrong with you? Yeah, there they are. A cute little couple. Why would you intrude on that, bitch? Okay. What's happening? Oh, they're kissing in the rain. Okay. Miss Onodera got these cream puffs for us. What do you think it means? It is suspicious. Maybe she put metal shavings in them. So no one really likes her and trusts her. Matron, call for you online too. After your x-ray at 4, you're going home, so make sure you're all packed. To Miss Onodera. Oh, Miss Onodera, there's a letter for you. I hate this arc. God damn. Shuntaro. Dear Miss Onodera, sorry for writing out of the blue. Fuck. Out of the blue, really wanted to see you again to thank you, but you weren't in your room. What an odd coincidence that you were in the bed across from my girlfriend. I'm sorry I was so rude the other day. I've been thinking about it and I realize I'm still a child in so many ways. Yeah, you are. And this woman doesn't see it for some fucking reason. Today I plan to tell her how I feel as honestly as I can. Aw. I haven't reached any conclusions and I'm still totally lost. But if she hates me because of it, at least I tried my hardest. Yeah. This may sound arrogant, but talking to you made me realize that adults are tormented too, and that actually made me feel a little better. Of course, I look up to strong people who are full of confidence, but I feel like I can really trust someone who can be open about their vulnerabilities. Yeah, and she was about to take advantage of that trust. Fucking pedo. People change, they age, and their circumstances change. I don't think there has to be one answer for how to live. I think there's a far more passionate way to live than being satisfied with a single path or torturing yourself in the pursuit of that one right answer. He's absolutely right. The boy is smarter than 90% of the cast in OyasumiPunpun. Well, that got a little heavy, laugh, but I do know that I like people like you. Shut up, shut up. You don't understand at all. Okay, hold your breath, please. Radiology, okay. So then, I'm alone again. Yeah, bitch. Huh? Miss Onodera, you need to hold your breath. Hick. What the fuck kinda scan is this? If we ever meet again, I look forward to hearing your stories. I should be a little more mature by then. Laugh. Now who's cutting their hair here? Oh, Punpun cut his hair. I'm home. How are you? Oh, you cut your hair. What a coincidence. I got mine done too. I haven't been to the grocery store in forever, so I bought loads of stuff. It'll be fun to have a relaxing home-cooked meal every once in a while, don't you think? Wait, what do you like to eat? She doesn't even know what her son likes to eat. I guess a teenage boy is happy as long as his stomach is full, hee hee. They're both putting on masks and just trying to live with each other. Say something, you little shit, and the same pattern, the same type of abuse and miscommunication and neglect has come back just because Punpun is not responding the way she wants him to. Okay. How about a welcome home? P.S. Please try to get along with your son. My girlfriend says Miss Onodera is nice too. Oh, I really am an idiot. Yeah, you are, bitch. I like this page. It looks cute. Like the style, it looks consistent with Inio's style, but also more stylized, if that makes any sense. I don't know. I don't care if you don't believe what happened last night. I was enveloped in a white light. And that's right, and I wouldn't object to calling it God. Yeah, teenagers are going through apotheosis nowadays, huh? I heard a voice. It said, "Are you happy with the way you are?" I feel reborn. Like, I'm much more capable now. It's like the dawning of the world. I mean, that's one hell of a placebo, but if it helps. I'm going to do something huge. Who the fuck is that? And he's ugly. Which, for starters, I'm going to... Oh my god. What the fuck are they talking about? Anyway. For starters, I'm going to level the Tottori Sand Dunes. Why would you do that? Leave Tottori alone. Then I'll become a comedian and open a hot pot restaurant in Akasaka. He has dreams. So, Mimura, how low did you rank on the finals? You probably had a quarter life? Not even a quarter life crisis. You probably had just an existential crisis because you fucking messed up his exams. How low did you rank on the finals? About 15 from the bottom, I think. I mean, that's one hell of an achievement too. I think you have to try really hard to land on that type of spot, but okay. Yeah, I can't relate at all, but hang in there. All of a sudden, it's summer. Hey, onotti. How about we get some hotties at the beach this summer? If we don't get on it, our youth will be gone. What the fuck does that mean? Your youth. What's youth? This is something that I ask myself all the time when I read manga. In all stories from Japan, they're all like, this is the spring of my life. Our youth will be gone unless we don't have a boyfriend/girlfriend at this age, if we don't go to the aquarium or have a date where we look at the Christmas lights, we need to go to karaoke. Like, they're all having the same experiences, and they're like, that's what makes youth. Having a summer festival, having the sports festival, having the cultural festival, that's youth. Only these few, like, hand-picked 10 experiences, if you do them in a specific time frame, then you have fulfilled your youth. You've lived your life to the fullest. Why? It's annoying. Why are they all picking the same date spots? Why is it always the aquarium? Who the fuck is interested in fish that much? Why is it always the same experiences, the same makeup of your life? It's the same structure, the same fucking recipe, the same grocery list of things that you have to go through at a specific age, and that's what makes youth. And that's what makes a fulfilling life. I fucking hate it. It's annoying. It's so repetitive, and it hasn't changed in the last 20 years. That has been part of every fucking manga that has dates and youth at its center, in some way, for the past 20 years. Maybe even 25, I don't know. But it's the same fucking thing. Whatever you read, whatever genre you pick, all these people, it makes you wonder, are Japanese people really that, like, they are constricting themselves to only these 5, just a few hand-picked experiences at this specific point in time, and saying, that is youth? That is a fulfilled life? That's how you're popular. That's how you go on dates. That's how you're living your life to the fullest. Why? So everyone, all 127 million people in Japan, have to go through these hand-picked experiences, otherwise they're a failure. That is insane. Like, I have friends who go mountain climbing. Like, they climb mountains. They have, like, these ropes and sticks they put in the mountains, and then they climb up. They do that every summer. I've never done it. I never want to do it. I have friends who go skiing every winter. I don't do that. I don't ever want to do that. I hate that. It's just, why? Why do you have to take over other people's hobbies or tastes or locations for dates? Why? Be your own fucking person. It's so fucking annoying. I'm getting so heated up because of this. It's just frustrating. In every manga, everyone goes to the aquarium for a date. It's the date spot. And for Christmas, oh my god, we gotta have cake. We gotta watch the Christmas lights. And you gotta have a date. You gotta be with someone of the opposite sex. Because otherwise, oh my god. That is so sad if you don't do it. Valentine's Day. I missed Valentine's Day this year, or maybe I didn't. I don't know. I don't remember it. You gotta have chocolate. You gotta receive chocolate. Oh my god. It's just the commodification of life experiences. Because have you noticed you have to pay for all of them? And once you can kind of propagandize these few hand-picked experiences and make an entire industry around them, and people for people to consume them, then that's commodification. That's hyper-capitalism. Japan is a capitalist dystopia. I'm saying that because there's aquariums for dates in every fucking manga. There it is. That's my reason. It's a dystopia of capitalism, Japan. Because all dates are supposed to be aquarium dates. Fucking hate it. It's annoying. And I got triggered just because this boy in this manga said, if we don't get on it, our youth will be gone. Shut the fuck up. I have never used the word youth in my entire life until I started reading manga and reading that word aloud. No one talks about youth. Except when they're like 80 and they say, oh, the youth nowadays, or in my youth, I did this and this. It's so different in comparison to what young people do nowadays. No one talks about youth as a concept that you need, like it's a goal that you need to work hard towards, you need to achieve, because otherwise you can kiss your life goodbye. No one talks about youth. Youth is a concept that's just so fucking far away from real life. It's not something that you look at from the inside while you're in it. It's something that you name when you're past it. And you know you're well past it. People just stressing themselves out over a concept that is there for commodification. I feel sorry for them, and it's annoying me. It's frustrating me. I find it so refreshing when there is a manga where the people don't go to an aquarium for a date. I don't remember which manga it was, but the guy was like, okay, I gotta find out what she's into, or what could be fun for the both of us, where we can talk to each other, but also experience something that you don't experience in everyday life. So they went like hiking where there's like a suspension bridge, and then there was an entire animal tour. That's a fun date. Hiking, yeah. With an entire tour of people where they're like, okay, there's sightseeing involved, there's getting to know nature involved, there's picnics involved, there's an animal sanctuary involved. It's in the mountains, so you have to drive out further. You don't see this type of scenery every day. That has thought behind it. That is an experience. What? You can't fucking go to the aquarium tomorrow? Is it gonna change places tomorrow? No, it's gonna be in front of your doorstep every fucking day. And what? You can look into a book or just Google fish and look at the fish. But you can't just fucking hike and do all that stuff that I described earlier that I'm too tired to mention again. That you have to experience yourself. That's not something you can Google. Sorry about that. But I was so happy when there was just this one instance of a date that went a route that I could never possibly foresee in manga. Never. That came so out of nowhere. That was such a shock to me that I remembered it. No other dates in manga I remember, because it's all the same fucking shit. Anyway, let me get back to the comments first, and then the manga. Okay. Long time no see. Wait, this isn't Chainsaw Man. Yeah, hello again, but I have not read Pumpun, so I'll take my leave. Yes. No penguins. Young people don't have many opportunities in Japan. Yeah. Like, we need penguins. I mean, young people, opportunities, that's the same everywhere. Unless you have money, you don't have any opportunities anywhere. Pumpun this time, huh? I remember reading with you in the stream at the same pace, but I already finished it at this point, yeah. I love me some penguins. Could you imagine 20 million people at the aquarium at the same time? How can you see the penguins that way? Yeah. I can't believe I haven't read Chainsaw Man 122 yet. Better do so. Yeah, go do it. This is a penguin stream, Elda. Yeah. You didn't miss it. I sent you a drawing. I don't know what you're referring to anymore. The aquarium lobby, it actually is. But is it friend chocolate or love chocolate? Yes, oh my god. Oh my god. Your self-worth is at risk here. If it's just friend chocolate or like from family members, you're a pathetic loser, I'm sorry to say so. But chocolate defines your self-worth. If you don't get any, you could just as well kill yourself. You're gonna stay single for the rest of your life. Your pathetic, stupid, worthless life. Ooh. Damn, bro, you finally live again. Exactly. This is an S tier big elder moment. You didn't miss Valentine's Day. I sent you a drawing. Oh. Okay, I don't remember much of it. No, or obligatory chocolate if you're in the office. Yeah, and you have to do that, especially as a woman. You have to do that. Because if you don't have anyone to give chocolate to, you're kind of a wallflower. And if no one wants your chocolate, that is so pathetic too. Ew. And if you don't make it by hand, oh my god, if you can just buy chocolate, ew, that's so cheap. You cheap, cheap woman. Make it yourself. And of course, chocolate. Like, the chocolate industry invented Valentine's Day. I'm gonna go back to the comic now. We're gonna finish reading this, and then I'm gonna start with Uzumaki, and we're gonna finish Uzumaki today. So that next week, next Wednesday, we can start 2 new series. I'm gonna make a poll for the other series after this stream, if I remember. Okay, Hey, Mimura. I just looked up my skirt, didn't you? What? I did not. Is it true that you were the class serf in middle school, Mimura? Did you come here even though it's out of your district so you could escape your past? That's... Why would you fucking say that, you piece of shit? Why would you say that? Oh, so it's his fault that he got bullied? Oh, is it something he needs to be ashamed of, to be a victim? Is it something that once he has done it, it's like a tattoo. You can't get rid of it. You can't get rid of that status of a class serf, of a bullying victim. Once you've done that, oh, you better behave like that for the rest of your life. Because change, ooh, that's just you trying to pathetically escape your situation. It's not a natural process that happens in life, you know? Changing and becoming a different person every year. No. That's just a desperate attempt to be someone that you're not. So you can You can be popular, which you actually aren't. Like, it's written in your DNA. You aren't, because in middle school you got bullied. I'm so sick of Japanese manga. If society is really like that in Japan, which I don't know, I didn't grow up in Japan. I've just heard stories where people confirm that. And if manga reflect reality in some way, then it is to believe that some aspects are reflected from society in it. So, I'm just saying, if society really is as it is portrayed in not just this manga, in all fucking manga, so there has to be something about it if everyone is saying the same fucking shit, then that's really fucking sad. And I'm glad that I didn't grow up there. That is soul-crushing. That is anti-human. Like, that is behavior and philosophies that just destroy the human in you. And that is sad. No thank you. I want none of that. Did you come here even though it's out of your district so you could escape your past? Hey, wait a minute, Missy. Yeah, that is... Wait the fuck. Your desperate attempts to make a splash in high school are totally pathetic. I want to kill everyone who says shit like that. Like, it's one thing to be like a... Oh my god, what's it called again? Like, there's an individualist society, and then there is a... What's the opposite of individualism? I lost my vocabulary in this last tirade. Someone say something in the chat. But anyway. What's the antonym of individualist? Gotta look it up now, because all of you are worthless, are stupid. You can't answer my question either. Why is my internet not working? Am I still streaming? I am. Oh my god, why is my browser so slow? It's just Firefox. Yeah, thank you for opening the web page. And I am gonna look for that word. Because you're all stupid. Oh my god, why is the site not loading? There we go, bitch. There we go. Individualism. Oh no, I went to synonyms and not antonyms. Oh my god. And I waited so long for the site to... No, I'm just gonna fucking... What is it called? In the time you didn't stream this, I reached chapter 90. Good for you. What is the word called? The opposite of individualism. I'm gonna go insane. Why are you all staying quiet? I'm gonna go... I'm so mad right now. I don't even feel like streaming. And collectivism, Epi, thank you. Epi, you're the only person who's worth something to me. If it wasn't for you, in general, and in this moment in particular, I would have gone insane. Okay? A collectivist society, okay? What I wanted to say is, collectivism is one thing, which Japan has. It is a collectivist society, okay. Eastern European societies are like that too. Asian societies in general, okay? You have individualist societies and collectivist societies. And I'm saying it's one thing to be a collectivist society, but another thing to be conformist. So I don't see the excuse here. Just because everyone is saying, spewing, vomiting the same useless shit, why continue doing that when it's harmful for everyone? Why be a conformist when it's a useless thing that you're perpetuating? Not me about to delete Epi's message so Elda doesn't find out about collectivism. He said it yesterday. America is an individualist fuck. I know, we're not talking about that. I'm just saying don't be conformist. Even if you're collectivist or individualist, I don't fucking care. Don't be conformist. If you see bullying and you think that's okay, and you perpetuate that stupid shit, then your life is a waste of breath. Like, you're just wasting oxygen for what? Anyway, especially because you're failing so completely. I hate these bitches. I want everyone who is a conformist like this to die. That is it. I want them to die. Yes, I said it. I said it on stream. If you're a conformist about specific things in your society that everyone actually agrees should change, but you're not doing that, then fucking die. Because that's a useless society. Why force yourself into what's it called? Paradigm, right? That you don't eat. That has no reason to stay and to stay alive here. You're feeding it, you're keeping it alive to your own detriment. Then you're stupid. And if you're stupid, I'm sorry, but natural selection says you should fucking die. There we go. I'm just so mad today. I can't. Everything pisses me off. I don't even know why. I don't even know why I'm so angry right now. Why I've been angry for the past hour. What happened? I forgot. But there must be a reason, or I wouldn't be angry. Hey, I saw you walking with an old guy in an expensive suit the other day. You slutty slut. I want to stop reading this manga for real. You just made that up. You're disgusting. Disgusting. You can't even begin to understand how I feel. What's wrong with living with passion? Man sign. Gahaha. I hate everyone. Punpun didn't really understand what youth was all about. What? Oh, papa. What points? So he's not even that good. Like, he's average. Except in world history, he's really not that good. So I thought he studied really hard and he's one of the smart boys in his school, but no, he's just average. Acting tough, bragging, saying things you shouldn't, not being able to say things you should. It's all just a hassle, Punpun thought. Same here. Hey, Onoti, is it true? Oh, he calls Onodera Onoti. Okay. Onoti, is it true you've gone cold turkey on masturbation? Why? Are you going to become a monk? When he was grown up, being able to say, I was so young then, but those were good times, seemed almost impossible. Punpun was starting to lose the will to live. Oh. Morning, Onodera. It's been a while. What? Well, of course, if you leave it alone, hair grows. Short hair suits you, Onodera. It's so nice out. It just stopped storming yesterday. I hear the rainy season's over now. Kanye, let's go now. Sorry, I need to go. Bye-bye. Actually, Pumpun had already lost any shred of confidence. Poor him. Batter hits the first pitch. It's long, it's going and going. Will it stretch? Will it go in? It's Onodera? It's in. Home run. It's Onodera. Wah! Don't scare me. I just peed a little. The Giants come back at the last minute and win it with a 2-run home run. I've been calling your name. You're writing a letter? Haha, that's so not like you. Never mind, leave me alone. Miss Onodera, you seem to be recovering well from surgery. After we removed your stitches today, you can go home. Doctor, my side is really tingly. And when I see you, my heart pounds. Oh, that's neuralgia caused by the surgery. No need to worry. It'll go away eventually. And that's it. I didn't need to worry. Buh. Actually, Miss Onodera, yes. Have you ever had a cancer screening? From the looks of this CT scan, I have cancer? Well, we can't say for certain until we run some tests. Well, that would be shitty. But you're young, so if it is cancer, it's probably aggressive. Oh, doctor, hee hee. This is a bad time to be calling me young. We can fight it, Miss Onodera. High school for Pumpun didn't involve being the class surf or having his shoes hidden. It was very normal. Whereas Onochi is probably taking a dump. Kanye seemed to have buried deep in her heart the savage act Pumpun had perpetrated. Possibly she was an angel incarnate. Maybe there were more kind and honest people living the best they could day to day than Pumpun had given life credit for. It was a thought. Looking at the stupidly blue sky, Pumpun felt like he wanted to apologize to the whole world. Pumpun understood clearly that there was no God. There was only a stagnant, rotten soul lying around without purpose. Isn't this a bit long for Onochi to be taking a dump? Yaha. This fucking dude is so annoying. If everything in the world, good, bad, or otherwise, came from people's hearts, then there was only one thing Pumpun could do now. I'll never fall in love again. The warm winds wrapping around him made Pumpun want to cry, so he softly closed his eyes. That's enough for today. Good night, Pumpun. So what's that in Celsius? Probably pretty hot. 2 years later, oh, so he's now a university student? Yeah, Pumpun, I didn't understand either. Well, another character development is starting. Oh. Honestly, I don't understand why these old people who finished raising kids and aren't working anymore are still alive. What the fuck? Especially the ones with the arrogant attitude, like they're not going to rely on us young people to take care of them soon. If all they do with their lives is watch TV and play pachinko, it's better ecologically if they just die. And you wonder why Battle Royale, Liar Game, and other such stories came from Japan. Their economic troubles and social changes. They all just want to solve them by saying, yeah, better die. So we don't have to think about it. We don't have to think about the root cause of it and make life easier for everyone. And it's better if we keep everything the way it is and you just fucking die. You, the victim of our society, you're the problem and you should fucking die. Shut up, stupid. Someone will hear. You'll be fine. You're a very strong woman. So the test results are in. You're the big sister. So you need to take care of everything. Big boobs, big boobs. Boobies, boobies. You don't need me. You'll be fine by yourself. Boobies. You got it, Yuichi. Don't tell Dad and Mom. What? I can take care of this myself. And at the end of the day, the only person you can rely on is yourself. The only thing you can truly believe in is yourself. Oh, it's soap bubbles. You know, I don't want to be the one to say it, but I don't know anyone else who has the self-confidence I do. I feel like I'll get everything I've ever wanted. You're right, I think you might pull off something big one day. Right? You can't be pigeonholed, right, baby? But I feel like a vaguely self-confident person who might just end up with nothing. Yeah. You have cancer. I feel so bad for her. I feel really bad for her. Seriously, you're going to marry Punyama? I love these 80s ladies. You can't be a mom. Ah, pant. Okay, hee hoo. Mwah. Mrs. Punyama, we can see your baby's head. I would... Blech. That's when she threw herself off the hospital balcony before. Maybe she did that often, but... I understand that you're a very lonely person. You're the most important thing to me in the world. And you need me. You say that, but you're off to work again tomorrow. Liar. I'm a juicy 30-something married woman. I'll be waiting to hear from you adult gentlemen overflowing with carnal desire. Go. So she went to the club. Okay. You ruined my life. So have the decency to die with me. Oh, shit. Poor Pumpun. Hehe, just kidding. Of course I'm kidding, so please don't look at me like that. Oh god, look at her. Sis, can you hear me? It's Midori. Look, Pumpun's here too. Did she throw herself off the railing again after getting her cancer test results? Oh my god. She's seeing her life passing, yeah. Pumpun, do you still hate me? Oh no. You do, hehe. I did a lot of terrible things to you. You know, I don't love you a bit either. These people, I swear to God. Because that's the kind of relationship we have, right? You know, I think I'm going to die soon. Pumpun, let me see you. Pumpun, I'm scared. I'm scared of dying. I'm sorry, Pumpun. Imagine having Punpun's life. That's so sad. The poor boy. And a lot of people are going through stuff like that. Poor him. The fuck does that say? But really, I love you very much. Aww. She said it. Finally, she said that she loves her son. She's never shown it to him or said it to him. But now she did. She fucking died. He's only like 19? And had to bury his mom. His dad is God knows where. He's basically an orphan. Part 6. It's over. Ugh. Yuichi. Punpun didn't love his mother, even at the very end. His dad, all tanned, didn't even come to the funeral of his ex-wife, the mother of his child. What the fuck? What the fuck? Who are these people? After many years of complicated body mod surgeries, Papa comes standard with metallic skin and 8 12-inch missiles. Can Punpun defeat— what the fuck is this? Okay. Well, that's it. This is it for our journey with Punpun on this channel. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Have a nice day, evening, or night wherever you are. I will be streaming Uzumaki now. Next week, we're gonna be streaming something else entirely. Goodnight Punpun is dropped. Thank you. Goodbye.